go up in there. Look at that. Look, you got a big old leech. Okay. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. I am out with Fluffy Frosty Bunny 1 and Fluffy Frosty Bunny 2. Look at this bouncy bunny. Look at this bouncy bunny. And we're doing another hike and cook today. It doesn't really matter how kind of cold it is when you start. As soon as you start moving, you get warmed up. I'm sweating. It's like 15 Fahrenheit. It's chilly. But anyways, here's something a little special about this here hike and cook, and we'll get to that in a minute. But the first thing we gotta do here is appease the Monty. Actually, we're just gonna make it, we're gonna flatten it out so we don't have to worry about wearing snowshoes and yada yada. And the dogs will have a spot and yada yada, this and that and the other, and you know, and you betcha, and hey there, you know, all that stuff. Right, Monty? Alright. And then we'll make a little, let's see. Well, you guys will just have to find the stick. Yeah. You know, you ever get deja vu going out in the woods? And like, I mean, the woods, they kind of, you know, they kind of look the same. There's little differences, but you ever feel like it's just the exact same woods? Like the same spot, randomly? I just feel like it is, for some reason. Anywho. Hi, Fluffy Bunny. Oh. Okay. I suppose I can get my hat back on. And put these gloves back on. Alright, are you still recording? Okay, first and foremost, we're going to see how much firewood we can collect without having to use any tools. Because sometimes, you know, like I always say, hike and cooks, or if I'm doing a quick fire, I just like to have small sticks and, you know, burn them up, and then it doesn't leave a big old mess. Overnight camping and stuff, logs. So I can see some pieces. Look at that. Hey, Monty. There's one. Well, there's just firewood all over the place. It's always a nice treat when it's everywhere. And you don't have to do much. Now we just need a few little sticks, and then we'll break this up, and then we'll spark up a fire. It's the spinny bunny. The spinny bunny. All right. First, both you guys, hey. These are for the fire, boys. These are for the fire, okay? Leave those alone. We'll get you a stick. Just wait your turn, okay? Dang nabbit. Alright, taste it. Get some stink on there. Yeah, get some stink on there. Roogs? Yeah, get some stink on there. Are you guys ready? Is that a yes, Monty? I couldn't tell. Okay. Get it, boys. Thank you. Hey, go get that stick. Hey, no barking. No barking is allowed, boys. Hey, Monty, stop that. Monty, stop that. Oh, Monty. Thanks, Monty. Thanks. Monty tripped me. Monty? Stinker? Hey, let's go. Go ahead. Go, foofbot. Jeez. First he trips me, and then he tries to take the stick from me. You're a frisky critter. Okay. Let's spark up a fire. Take a little pocket birch bark. It was actually conveniently sitting in my driveway. Watch out, Monty. Monty, watch out. Monty, go. Let's go. Go ahead. Get that booty out of there. All right. Take a little bit of that. Snow's actually not that deep in this spot. All right, let's just. No. Why have I done this? I'm just getting so good at starting fires. So good at it now. Dang it. Oh. It's actually, the snow's not too bad. Okay, there, Skippy. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you. Oh, you two, stop it. You two. Alright. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, there's not a ton of snow here. At my house we've got like 2-3 feet, but here it's like, we've got a solid like 3 feet at my house, but here it's like, I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet, maybe barely 2 feet. I don't know. It doesn't seem that crazy. I was expecting a lot more snow, to be honest. And normally, when I go out, anytime I go out on a winter outing like this, I usually have to dig my truck a spot. But the snow wasn't that bad, so I kind of did the old 4-wheel drive lazy man's way and just kind of rammed and kept going back and forth since it was only like 2 feet deep. And or something, it is a little deeper because, you know, where the road gets plowed. But I just kind of willed my way a spot. You know, work smarter, not harder. Right? 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 Right, boys? We're going to get a nice coal bed here. Well, a coal bed-ish. Oh, that's real nice. Rugus. Yeah, we might need a little more firewood. Who knows? We're gonna let this burn down a bit, though. Monty, yeah, you watch that tail, you little stinker. Okay. Well, now let's get to the main subject here. So the first thing I want to say is that this is not the video you should be commenting on for the giveaway. I repeat, this is not the video you should be commenting on. You know, we like to do things a little bit different each time, so we're going to do it, and you know, Monty, don't burn yourself. We're going to change it up a little bit. So like I'm saying, we're doing the giveaway. The 500,000 subscriber giveaway. We finally hit a 500,000 subscribers. We hit it a bit ago. I've been meaning to get to doing this, but I got sick and yada yada, and here we are. We're doing it now. We're getting her done. So yeah, we hit 500,000 subscribers. So I want to say thank you guys. Everybody watching the videos, everybody commenting, everybody sharing stuff, everybody, you know, just anybody involved with the channel, thank you. Thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you guys. So, yeah, I appreciate it. And I'm trying to show you a little appreciation back by doing some giveaways. I know I said I was going to go camping this week, but we're not camping, we're doing a giveaway, and I'm going to go camping the next couple days. So next weekend, you can expect some winter camping. We can finally get Monty out there in a non-Christmas setting. So yeah, so what I was thinking about doing for this giveaway is, you know, last time we did the old winter camping loadout, $500 challenge thingy. I gotta think of something for each one. So I got my idea. I'm gonna need something for this one. Okay. So, right now we're at 500,000 subscribers. Our long-term goal is 1 million subscribers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 million, we're gonna cut it in 5 different ways. And you get 200,000. Now we're gonna cut that in half again, and then you get 100,000. Then we're gonna take the slicer of addition, and we're gonna slice it 5 more times, and then you get 500,000. Now we're gonna take the slicer of multiplication and slice that times 2, and you get 1 million, which is our end goal. And then we're gonna slice that back in half, and you get 500,000, which is 500,000 subscribers we just hit. But anyways, this is gonna be the 5 ways to slice giveaway. I don't know if that worked out as well as I planned, but we're just gonna roll with it. Whatever I said is the way it was, and that's how it is. So, we'll get to the rules about how you're gonna get into this giveaway in a minute, but first we've gotta say our prizes. Number 1 is the open L knife that I always use when I'm preparing food. That's the nice little fillet knife I use for cutting up all my food in every video. So that's number 1. That's the 5th place prize. And then we've got my Benchmade Griptilian, a camp knife. This is my favorite general camp knife. It's nice and, you know, sturdy. It's great for cutting. It's a good knife. It's you know, it's great for carrying around and stuff. It's a nice knife. I like it. Good camp knife. Number 3 is the Aguaya Canyon Boreal 21 bandsaw. This is the bigger version than the 21. This is their newer model, and I like it a lot. Ruckus, what are you doing over there? There it is. Agua Canyon Boreal 24. That's 3rd place. And then the 2nd place is the Benchmade Bushcrafter 182 or 162. It's one of those numbers, I can't remember. But anyways, the Benchmade Bushcrafter. This is the knife you always see me starting fires with mostly. I don't do as much bushcrafting with it as I should, but you know, anywho, that's the 2nd place prize. And the number 1 prize, of course, is the Grand Forest Brook Scandinavian Forest Axe, the thing we use to slice all the things in the giveaway, right? So, this is the number 1 prize. So the rules for the giveaway. What are you stinkers doing? Before we go over the rules, I gotta make sure everything's good. So for the rules, for the first few giveaways we did, so let's see, we did a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, we did 5,000, we did 10,000, then did we do 25? Or did we go straight to 50? I think we went straight to 50. I can't remember. Then we did 100,000. Then we did 250,000, and now we're at 500,000. So as the numbers have grown higher, the stakes have grown higher. So we used to just have you guys comment. I do a random generator. Last video I had, for those of you that wanted to be entered, explain to me why you wanted the loadout, and I picked somebody. One of the times before that I had like Monty kind of Ruger pick treats and this, but this one we're going to do a little different. So I'm not going to say which video I'm going to do it in, but out of the next 5 camping videos, the next 5, I'm not going to say which one, but one of them I am going to announce that is the giveaway video. Somewhere in there, a little 10-second clip of Monty talking, saying that's going to be the giveaway video. And that is the video that you will have to comment on. Now, I know it's different, but hey, you're going to have to work for this one. Not too much work, not too little work. Just the right amount of work. So yeah, you're going to have to follow along, watch the videos, and then once we find the video out of the next 5 camping videos, the one where Monty will announce, he'll do it just like this.
Hey guys, it's giveaway time!
So you keep an eye out for that in the next 5 camping videos.
Hey guys, it's giveaway time!
And whatever one he does it on, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, you gotta type in your comment. It has to say giveaway as the first word in your comment. No spaces, giveaway is one word. That way I can filter through the comments, manually look, and then I can manually assign people numbers, and then I can manually generate a number. Right? Did I just mix it? Did I say randomly or whatever. I know it's complicated. I always say these things and then later on I'm just like, why did I do it like that? That's how we're doing it. You got to watch the next 5 camping videos. And you know what? And if I see and I read all the comments, I'm a little backed up right now, but I'm going to get caught up here soon. So if I see you just preemptively writing giveaway just to cover all 5 of the next videos, disqualified. I got to do it. That way there's no cheating. You got to pay attention. No cheating. I just thought of that someone could just go through and comment on every video. So since I'm going to be reading them all, if you do that, it's going to be disqualification. That's what we're going to have to do. It's the only way to make it fair. So like I said, out of the next 5 videos, find the one, comment giveaway, then whatever else you want to say. If you just want to say giveaway, that's fine. Just that. Then sometimes later, I will announce the winners. I'm going to regret making it this complicated, but that's okay. That's how we're going to do it. So, find the video. We're just going to say it one final time. Find the video out of the next 5 camping videos. When Monty has announced that it's the video.
Hey guys, it's giveaway time!
And you make a comment. First thing you say is giveaway. You don't have to say anything else. Then, if you want to, you can. But make sure there's a space afterwards so I can filter and read all the comments and yada yada yada. Then, oh, that's it. And then I'll announce it later. If you want to give me a reason why, you could use the axe or whatever, feel free. That's great too. Maybe I'll pick one random person to get something if they could really use it, or whatever. Most will be random generated. I haven't gone that far. I haven't thought that far ahead. And another thing I want to say is I will try to get these engraved. Well, the axe it's got my logo engraved. I'll try to get the things engraved on there. Yeah. I will talk to the guy that did the engraving before and see if he would like to do it again. But yeah, that's the giveaway. And now I'm going to go back when I'm editing this, and we're going to see how much of a rambling mess that whole thing was. Because I'm sure it was just rambling mess. Because, sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do. And then we get to the moment, and then I'm like, oh, let's do that. And then I start talking about it, and it's not sounds as good as it did originally. Anywho. Alright, boys. I got you 2 more sticks. Bite it. Get it. Alright. Get it. Put some scent on there. Alright, ready? Get it. Good, Monty. Ready, Roogs? You go that way. Go get it. Good boys. Okay. So, now that we got that out of the way. Oh, another thing I want to say is the last video, I did a whole winter camping loadout besides the layers you wear in snowshoes, and that was about $500. And that was like tarp and sleeping pad and sleeping bag and backpack and sled, all those things. And This was more, these 5 tools. So that just goes to show you that I'm not complaining by any means. I'm just saying the quality cutting tools, like you could have a whole camping loadout or an axe and a couple knives and a saw and it's the same price, or it's more. It's just crazy. It's crazy how stuff works. Because I feel like you could do a lot more with the whole loadout. But, quality steel. That's what it is. Anyways, so we're gonna start doing some cooking here because this is a hike and cook. So I like to keep it simple and delicious when we're doing these hike and cooks. So we're gonna make a Northern Swiss dip. I would call it a French dip, but we're using venison, and that's the only part that makes it northern. There's deer in the south, whatever. Northern French dip thing. We're just gonna take some venison backstrap, grill it up, slice it up, smother it in Swiss, put it on a toasted roll, and dip it in some beef broth or au jus. I don't really know if there's a difference between beef broth and au jus, but we're just gonna use beef broth. Yeah, okay. So let's get to cooking. Let's get out the new grate we've been using. This was sent to me by a subscriber. This is the I don't even remember. I keep forgetting what we're calling it because I always just think of the grate. And this is the Grater Grate 2.0. One of you guys tell me what I originally called this, because I don't even remember when we first brought it out. But I like this one because it's got the smaller grate holes. It's a little bit wider than the grate. So this is kind of becoming the new grate. I mean, the grate is still the grate. It's the original grate. You can't change something once it's given a name. You can't take it away from it, because that thing's $6. I don't know how much this one was, but that one's like the cheapest, greatest grate there ever was. So, yeah, that's that. Enough's enough said. Oh, well, apparently my venison backstrap is in 2 chunks, which is actually kind of perfect, because that'll be the boys there. That nice chunk, and then mine will get some Montreal on there. Oh, the greatest spice in the world. Okay, there's hot fire. Burns. Okay, steaks are grilling. Hot fire. Gotta flip it a few times so it doesn't stick. Oh, there goes all the hairs on my hand. I don't know if you can see that, but it just singed them all. Okay. Now it's not sticking so bad. There we go. Now we can just flip it. Flip it good. Now we're going to take a little pot here. And we're going to add a little water. We're going to add a teeny tiny little bit of fresh Monty Dookie. Stuck there. That's some sticky dookie. There we go. And that'll be a nice dookie broth. Get that nice and brown. Nice and hot brown. Add the lid on there and just get that hot. We don't need that boiling, we just need it hot. Okay. Flip this again. That's a cute little portion of backstrap. Well, you know what? That'll be plenty. And the boys will get a nice tasty helping. We don't want it raw in the center on ours. They can have theirs a little raw. We'll put that off to the side. But Mars we want kind of cooked. Monty,
want a treat? Oh? Ruckus, do you want a stick? Do you want to go for?
Right, get him, Auntie. Okay. It's starting to snow. Uh-oh. What I want is to put on another layer. Because it's getting cold sitting here, you know? This fire is not what you would call a hot ripping keep you warm fire. It's a cooking fire. And it gets chilly when you're sitting around. When you're walking, if it wasn't snowing, you know, I could take the jacket off, no problem. Usually I keep it on to keep myself from not getting, like I get wet with sweat, but usually not too crazy, because if I'm starting to sweat real bad, I'll just stop and cool off when I'm hiking. Or, you know, I'll shed if I get too warm. But if it's snowing a little bit, you gotta keep your layers on, because the, you know, snow wetness will be wetter than the sweat wetness. If that makes any sense, which it doesn't really sound like it does. Okay. Oh, that feels better. I'll have to take this off on the way out, but that's okay. That is okay. Now our fire, you know, it's perfect. It's a nice little coal bed here. It's going to be just what we need to finish out this here meal. Oh, I almost dropped it. We're getting close. We are getting close. Let's just check our dookie water. Oh, it's looking real. Oh yeah. Bring it here. Go get your stick, Michael. Go get it. Don't you give me no lip. That's not your stick. That is not your stick, mister. Bring him here. Bring your stick. Bring it here, Roogs. What are you doing? Roogs. Roogs. Bring it here. See, all you had to do is grab it. Monty, that was not your stick. I can see it. Go get it. Bring it here. You're stepping on the other stick. Guys. Get a grip, guys. You little, bring it here. You little stinky stinks. Little stinkers. Yeah, it's starting to snow. I think the sun's going to be setting any time here now. Oh yeah, I think actually... Oh, the sun must have just set. That's okay. It's not going to be hard to get out. I've hiked out in the dark, like when it's... even if it was super heavy snowfall, it's not going to be so crazy that I'm not going to be able to follow my tracks back. Like it's very easy hiking through the snow in the dark. Now if there's no snow on the ground, it makes it a lot more difficult to navigate through the woods in the dark. But with snowshoe tracks, you make deep impressions. Like it's very easy to hike through the woods in the dark. You can just follow your way in, follow your way out. Even in snowstorms, for the most part, you can follow your tracks out. I've definitely had it where, like, when you get like dumped on, your big old snowshoe marks, you just got little impressions, very slight impressions. But I've had it on a couple of these where I've done 2 nights. I've had it where you couldn't really see your tracks on the way out. But that's because there was a good amount of snowfall. Yeah, the boys is going to be definitely a little rare, which they like. Or they don't really care one way or the other. Okay. But me, I like mine to be cooked. So what we're going to do here is we're going to slice it up. And even if it's a little rare, that's okay. We're going to put it in this pan, coat it with cheese, and then put it back on the fire and let it get melty. Let's see. Oh, it's cooked more than I thought. Oh, that's cooked all the way. That's fine. Oh, that means we just gotta get a little... Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're gonna put it in this cold pan here. Okay. Mm-hmm. And we've got some shredded Swiss cheese. We're just gonna put a healthy portion of this on here. Make that pan nice and dirty. Oh, that's not too much cheese, right? Back on the fire. Okay. Let that start to get warmed up. And then just because we're going to add this blood into the au jus, because I like that flavor. All right, then we got the boys here, which they're gonna wait a minute. We're gonna eat together. Ruger has creeped in really close. Oh, theirs is not even that rare. I always forget the back strap is so much more tender than just the regular steaks. All right. Then we've got ourselves a nice French baguette roll thing that we're going to toast on the fire here. Just like that. I had to get a little more firewood, well, just a few sticks to get that cheese melting because it wasn't heating up with our smoldering coals. But the boys' steak is still warm, so we're going to just divvy this up here and give it to them. Let's just do that. And gotta make sure it's fair. Over here, get it on there. Let's see, seems like this one is. There we go. Okay. Okay. Set that there. All right, boys. Come here, Rooks. Come here. All right, sit down. Sit down. The little monster. All right, go ahead. Little stinkers. All right, the flame got a little too high. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's melting now. We don't want to burn anything. All right, boys. I know you didn't even enjoy that. You just gobble up like it was. Might as well just giving you one piece. You little stinkers. Okay. We are going to carefully. Let's make sure our au jus is still. Oh yeah, it looks pretty hot. Okay. This is ready. We don't want that to burn. Oh, that's got a little toasted. Okay, it's time to piece this thing together. Let's do it. Oh, there's our French bread stuff thing. And then let's just add in mostly melted, kind of melted, look at all that burnt gooey parts. Oh yeah, ooh, we got some nice pan burnt cheese. Okay, that's gonna do just fine. I think that's gonna taste quite tasty. Set that off to the side there. Okay, We're going to close that up. Oh. And then we will serve that with our brown fresh Monte Duki water. And that right there is a northern dip. That's what we're calling it. I mean, you use venison, it's northern now. No going back. That's what it's called. Let's eat. Okay. All right. Oops. Gotta be careful. I don't want... Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Hmm. It's so cheesy. I mean that in a good way. It's actually surprisingly gooier than I thought it was. That that's very delicious. It's not even complicated. This one's for those that don't like veggies. Meat and cheese on bread. Nothing to it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love veggies. I could add onions but you start to add onions and peppers to this one, and it makes it something else. This is just meat and cheese on bread, dipped in some warm brown. I don't feel guilty. I'm not sharing this one. There's just not enough. You hear that? Me neither. It's not the sound of your stomachs growling because you already ate food. I was hungry. Alright. It's starting to get dark out. So, I'm going to finish up here. We're going to clean up. And then we're going to head on out of here. Right, boys? There's one bite left. Alright, here's a little bread. Here's a little bread. Okay? That's my last peace offering of the day. I've got a little chill about me. I think I'm going to keep the sweatshirt on to start until I get moving. It's got to be in the single digits already. And I had my hands out the whole time, so they're a little chilly as well. Okay, boys. Oh. I had mentioned a year or two ago, I use these are Tubbs Panoramics, and I've used Tubbs in the past. I always liked Tubbs, just the ones I've chose, and the ones I had before had a little plastic clip, and it used to always drive me nuts because it'd come undone once it got iced up. But these, I think this is the second or third winter. Well, I think last winter was the first winter I used these snowshoes, and I was just seeing if they were going to come off or not, and they have not really come off once. Maybe one time, because they use this little cables and they tighten in. Maybe one time I had a stick like pop off the thing and it came loose, but other than that, they've never just popped off. And I was worried if the cables were going to be strong enough, if they were going to get icy, if that would make a mess up. So far, no problems. So I will be getting these again if something ever happens. I like these ones, and they're big enough for me. All right, boys, it's getting dark. I probably should have got off the headlamp, huh? Huh? That's okay. We'll pull it out as soon as I decide to take off this here sweatshirt. Because it's gonna happen. It's just not yet. I'm actually starting to get warmed up just moving around. A smart person would take off the sweatshirt now, but nah, we'll just nah. All right, well, I think that's it. So, I already explained the rules of the whole giveaway thing and how this is not the one to comment on and yada yada yada. Did a nice little hike here. Made some delicious little treat over the campfire. That was a Posa treat right there. That's, you know, some people like candy, the dogs like something. That was a Posa treat. It was a nice little light cheese and meat, and it wasn't dry, and it didn't fill me up. So, yeah. Anyways, it's getting dark. We're gonna get heading back to the car, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. So as always, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like that, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys at the next video. Come here, boys. Give me that. Go get it. You come with me. We're just gonna go get this. Come on.